Hello and welcome back, viewers, to episode 26 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. When we last left off, we got in here at camp. We just left Lothering, so we're going to continue going around camp, just seeing how everyone is. So let's finish our conversation with Allistar. Let's see if there's anything else I want to ask you. So, how'd you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Well, I mean, I drink and pass out pretty much every day, so, you know. Very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high.
So like 11?
The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Do you think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh, I suppose the Chantry life is good enough for some. Here, we have the chance to fight against the Blight. To actually do some good instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I would never...
Oh, come on.
I wouldn't have.
Look, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Good Lord, Allistar.
What do you need?
More questions.
Ask away.
Alright, so, tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
What would happen if I just left?
Just left? You mean just left for Eldon?
Yeah.
I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked.
So I just run away.
Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, well then you stay here and fight, and I'll get going. Well, where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here? Maybe we could get some help.
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found.
In Orlais?
And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away.
That's alright.
If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Maybe you should have paid attention in school, Allistar. Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt.
Yeah.
Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to
But I mean,
go.
wouldn't news of this spread, like, no matter what? Like, even if we didn't say anything, like, people have to be traveling and going around being like, hey, you know, just thought you'd want to know if there's a darkspawn attack going on in Ferelden, so you might want to stay out of there. Alright, so what happens now there's just the two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan
Yeah.
or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone.
Okay.
We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Alright, no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
So, one more thing.
Ask away.
I swear this is the last one. Why'd you remain a Templar if you hate the Chantry? I mean, that just doesn't make sense.
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Alright, but, I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Do all Templars make jokes, or just you? And are all of them just as bad?
Oh, you know, between all the guilt and the hours spent in solemn prayer, any good Templar or priest is just bursting to tell a few good jokes when the opportunity arises. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
But make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. You're all right. If you're really curious, then I'll tell you. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
Enjoyed hunting mages, did you?
No, I never got that far. I mostly learned about discipline, and training my mind to use the abilities that Templars have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
With Lesk. Not anymore, no.
We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real...
Oh, come on, Allistar. We can just travel together forever.
Like
Best of buds.
And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
You can always keep traveling.
Maybe. Could you? I don't know what I'd find out there that would be any different. I guess it would depend on where I was going. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Alright. Well, good talk, Allistar. Let's talk to you, Dr. Barkers. What are you up to?
Oh, why, you little...
Allistar, how did you just get here in like 5 seconds? You harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Good boy. Teach that silly Allistar a lesson.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach
You
me.
bet it will. Let's continue.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the
Don't
vanquished.
tell him that.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Allistar, would you stop? Don't listen to Allistar. He's full of rubbish, Dr. Barkers.
Hey!
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
Clothes?
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Disagree. It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did.
Yeah.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh, come on. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Oh, Dr. Barkers. What? Okay. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Alright. It's gonna take some time, you know. Alright, well, good luck with that. One day, Dr. Barkers. One day. Let's talk to Sten.
Why are we stopping?
I thought we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Yes? I need to know if I can trust you.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Supposed to just believe that? I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about yourself.
No.
What? Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You alright? I mean, you were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in an army.
I am.
What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why'd the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Yeah, doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
Well, you might learn more about people if you weren't hostile.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
Alright, let's go.
As you wish.
Disapproves -1. Boo! Boo! Sten, yeah, I can't even come up with a good insult. I'll just circle around you numerous times. Alright, well, that'll end camping episode number 2. Join us next time for what'll probably be the last camping episode number 3. Thank you, viewers, and join us next time.